Hi everybody. I'm recording this video in order to show you how to restore an instance of SQL Server 2014 when you have the master database corrupted. I will show you the steps you need to take to restore the database and then get your instance running back as it was prior to be down. So let's take a look at this instance of SQL Server. We have couple of system database, then we have the user database here. We have some logins created. I also have some jobs here, and then when we get the master database corrupted, the SQL Server instance will not come up at all. So we need to restore the master, restore the most recent backup of master, and then MSDB, and then if we did not get any issues in our people database here, the user database, we need to restore the most recent full backup if you had this database affected. But since we are just going to have a corruption in our master database, when we restore everything, the files will be there and then the links will be restored as well. So let's take the SQL Server instance down. Then let me put everything down here. Alright, so everything is down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the master database files, the MDF. I'll open in a text file, and then I will simulate a corruption for this file. Prior to do that, I took some recent backups from my system database and then my user database here. Alright, so let's go to the master MDF file, open with Notepad. I'll do some bad thing here. Okay, I deleted some texting from my master file. Now let me open the configuration manager, and then I will try to start this instance so that you can see the message we get, and the SQL engine will not come online. Okay, as you can see, we got an error here because our master database is corrupt. Now what we are going to do is we need to run the setup of SQL Server, passing some parameters so that we can create new master MSDB model database on the instance, and then we are going to restore the master database from the latest backup we have, and then follow restoring the MSDB. If we have any issue with our user database, then we are going to restore it as well. So let's open the path where SQL has been installed. Work with 11, setup SQL 2012, but it will restore the SQL 2014 instance. Okay, we are going to call this exe file here, passing some parameters. I will stop the video, I will type everything here. Let's jump the boring part of the video. Okay, alright, so I typed everything here. Let's prior to go running this, let's understand each part here. The setup is the exe file we are calling, and the rest here is the let me redo here something. Setup. Setup is the exe file we're calling. The rest is are the parameters we're working with. So /q means no user interface. So everything that runs will be calling any GUI for us. So action rebuild database means every system database will be restored. We install the database for that instance. The instance name is actually the instance we need to restore. Let's confirm the name here. SQL 2014 CTP release. SQL 2014 CTP, yeah. Okay, let me do it. Yeah. sysadmin accounts. Here we can list the accounts to be administrator. I am actually adding my own account so that I can log into the instance and do whatever I want in order to restore. And then the SA password, you put a strong one, not follow my patterns. This is not safe. Alright, so let's run this command line and see what happens. The bad part here is when you are not using any user interface, you just keep looking at the screen and do not know if it's really happening or not. Okay, cool. So let's see. Probably our master database is in place and all other system database, and then we can bring our instance up. So let's start and see if cool. We got our instance up and running. I'm not going to start the SQL agent right now because we do not have any jobs, anything there. Let me just show you what's happening. The database here. We do not have the user database called people because we have a totally new master database. We will not have the logins here. Let me refresh. Because the master database is totally new, we do have the administrator, my own ID here, because I added by passing the parameter. Let's see the jobs. Let me refresh. You just have the syspolicy purge history because that's the default job created by when we create the MSDB. This job comes with. So now what we need to do is take SQL DAO again, take the latest valid backup for master, and then restore it. But we need to take SQL down because we need to bring it up using it in single mode. So let me take it down again. Okay, great. SQL is down now. All we need to do is to get net start ms SQL SQL 2014 CTP /m. This parameter will tell my instance to come online as single user. Okay, the service has started successfully. So now what we're going to do is to call the SQL CMD server forgot to type my server name. Okay, I typed that again, and then we are connected to that instance to restore the valid backup of master database. So let's put the commands here. I stopped the video again just to jump the boring part. Okay, so I'll show you what's going to happen here. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I make sure the master backup here is the latest I have. Then I'm connected to SQL Server through SQL CMG since it is in single user mode. Here we are going to restore this backup file. So it's a normal restore database master from disk, my path here with replace, otherwise you're not going to restore your master. So let's do it. Alright, so here we go, everything restored. Let's get out of here, then let's put SQL servers down again. Okay, let's refresh it. Cool. I'll still leave the SQL agent down because I need to restore the MSDB file, MSDB database, sorry. Okay, let's see what we have here. Cool, we already have our logins, that's cool. Well, let's see what else. Oh, our people database already here, and the good thing is it is usable. We can use it and we can work with it. So when we restart our master from a valid backup set, all the links we had to our database, user database, will be here. So if you keep the files where they were, you have your database catalog back and running. So we do not have any jobs here. So let's restore our master, our MSDB database. Okay, from device. That's cool. It has been restored successfully. Now I want my SQL agent back online. Okay, great. That's fantastic. We have our jobs and schedules back to our instance. Okay, so let's see if everything came back. Database settings. That's cool. We have everything as we should have and running fine. So we just simulated a master database being corrupted, and then we restore the master database from a valid backup, and we are ensuring all the components we had before the crash. So that's it. We of course have a lot of other points where the database can crash. For example, you can have the whole send down, or you can have your SQL engine having NDLL file corrupted as well. So you need to rebuild the whole instance and do another kind of work. But this video was just to show you how to restore the master database from a corrupted state. I'll come up with more videos about restoring your SQL engine back to life. See you folks, have a great day.